war never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
Let me just slide in here.
I like it. Makes you look younger.
Well, hello, handsome.
I do love those lips.
Not bad. Not bad.
Kind of forsworn with this character. So one of the things I liked about it was the emphasis on the two shouts of slow time and elemental fury. And as I was playing through it, it was really great because there were some times when I could hit slow time and I could run circles around my opponent, slicing them from all sides.
Yeah, really daggers at the same time.
Yeah, it was really kind of impressive. Yeah, it was really impressive. The other thing that was interesting is I did this dungeon crawl. Are you guys aware of it? It's one where it's a fairly short one, but you get into this chamber where there is a Draugr lord who can split himself into three, and he attacks you. Three apparitions of himself attack you, and you have to try to identify the real one and kill it. But he keeps disappearing and reappearing, and he's hitting you with shouts, and all this chaos is going on.
Are you in water in that one? No.
Well, they're standing on platforms that are above water.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
What is?
Yeah, but you'll come across it. But yeah, he's teleporting around and all this stuff, and hitting you with these shouts, trying to knock you down. I believe they're unrelenting force shouts that he's hitting you.
Yeah, most of the
Right. What I discovered playing through that was that Whirlwind Sprint was awesome with this character as well.
Oh, okay.
And that just comes from having played this. I was basically able to kick off a flame cloak spell, switch to dual daggers, and then hit Whirlwind Sprint, which carried me across the water onto the pedestal right next to my enemy, where I unleashed two barrages of attacks on him, combined with my spell effects, and then he would vanish and reappear. And as soon as he reappeared, I was just about ready to hit that Whirlwind Sprint again.
Right.
And I was really only using one level of Whirlwind Sprint, and as I...
Hogwarts Legacy's map size is a major concern for many players, myself included. Just how big is the open world map going to be in Hogwarts? Compare it against other game maps, so you guys get a gist on just the size and scale of the explorable open world within Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, so the Hogwarts Legacy open world map hasn't been confirmed officially by Avalanche, but we can actually confirm its size via leaked images, which I ain't going to share with you guys today because I don't want to get struck down by Warner Brothers because they highlight the more balls. But hey, play silly games, you win, silly girls. But before we actually compare the games, other maps and other game maps, let us give you guys an explanation of how people came to the conclusion of the Hogwarts Legacy open world map size. But it's relatively simple. We had leaked images the other day. There was 3 of them in total in regards to maps. We had the Hogwarts Castle map layout, which looked pretty cool, by the way. A lot to explore there. We also saw a map of Hogsmeade. Now, this was the key. On this leaked image of Hogsmeade's map, there was a size indicator which showcased the length of 100 meters, and this was in comparison to Hogsmeade. Now, on the open world map, the fully open world map the game offers, what fans did was they struck down this actual image of Hogsmeade's map and put it in place on the open world map with exactly where Hogsmeade was, and therefore then they could use the size scale and calculate the full size of the open world map in Hogwarts Legacy. And the result was, well, 54.67 kilometers squared, roughly, which is 21.1 miles squared, roughly, which is actually size a little bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So yes, that is the size of the open world map within Hogwarts Legacy, around 21.1 squared miles. Let me know your feelings on this down below. Okay, so other games and other games maps and their sizes. Now these are just games I think you guys may have played in the past, and then we're going to go through games that actually have a size similar to Hogwarts. Okay, so Assassin's Creed Black Flag, probably the best Assassin's Creed game in my opinion. This has a map the size of 55 squared miles, so pretty big. Okay, then we have World of Warcraft, 80 square miles. Wow. DayZ, 86 square miles. Death Stranding, now I remember this being pretty big, 230 square miles. Okay, so games are relative to the size of Hogwarts. Okay, so Skyrim, this had a map the size of 40.5 squared miles. Zelda Breath of the Wild, oh what a game, 23.7 squared miles. Red Dead Redemption 2, 29.1 squared miles. Cyberpunk 2077, 16.79 squared miles. The Witcher 3, 20.8 squared miles. This was actually closest to the map within Hogwarts Legacy. Now, the Witcher map is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Grand Theft Auto 5, 31 squared miles. And then we have Elden Ring, 30.5 squared miles. Now, Elden Ring's map, and you got to remember this as well, guys, this could count Hogwarts' map as well, we just don't know, but there's levels to it, especially with Elden Ring's. Elden Ring's map is unbelievably big, considering the different levels to it. If you put these levels side by side, it would be a lot bigger, but because it's all within that same scale, above and below, it still only counts as 30.5 squared miles. And that's the thing about Hogwarts Legacy. We know the scale from north to west, we know the scale from south to east, but in regards to depth, we just do not know. We know there are dungeons to explore, secret passageways, this and the other, but even still, and it's also important to remember, just because a map is massive doesn't necessarily mean it's better, because, I mean, we see a lot of games with massive open world maps, but a lot of those areas are completely empty. I think what they've done with Hogwarts Legacy is they've made a smaller map, but it's compact. There's loads of things to do and explore and find, which is a great thing, in my opinion. But we will see, we will see. But there we have it, guys. Hogwarts Legacy's map in
The higher your strength, the more accurate you will be. This is mostly important for automatic weapons, where the cone of fire quickly grows. If you don't use automatic weapons and use semi-autos, then this will affect you less. But it is important for your cone of fire. Like strength reduces your cone of fire. So higher strength, you can hold the gun tighter. It will move less when you fire. It doesn't affect in-game, real-game recoil, because it's impossible to change recoil through special stats in Power 4, but it does influence your cone of fire. So, higher strength, it will be tighter. As you can see now, the crosshair is a bit tighter. Lower strength, it will be larger. The way you can see it is that the outlines now it doesn't cross on the tree, but it's like bigger than the tree now. The crosshair is bigger than the tree. It's not that large of a difference, but it is a difference. So higher strength, you will be more accurate. Now a different aspect, sprinting speed. When you pass 6 strength, your sprinting speed will be higher. Okay, it's not something that is that easy to notice right away, but it's 20% higher in 10 strength when you have 10 strength compared to 6 strength. All the best athletes in the world, all the sprinters, they are incredibly strong, and therefore high strength will make you sprint faster. Now I will go over the perks. Okay. Everything explained here. It's important to note only the base strength to it. If you add items, if you have any items that modify one of the traits, strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, or luck, it will not influence special effects added in immersive gameplay. Only the next specials. But you can stop there if no special effect for intelligence, nor is there a special effect for endurance and charisma. So we are mostly talking about strength, perception, agility, and luck. These 4 specials, they have special effects tied to them. I will touch on agility. Agility also affects speed. I will show that. Okay, so here we're now going to talk about the perks, strength perks. Okay, so first we have the familiar Iron Fist, but instead of adding 100 damage when you have 5 perks, each perk adds 4% damage. Same goes for Big Leads. First perk adds 4% damage, second 8, third 12, fourth at 16, and fifth at 20% more damage. We have our familiar armor. We have the blacksmith. For some items you create, you require the blacksmith. I'm talking about special items added in immersive gameplay. You have our basher. Strong back adds more carry weight than before. It's 40 pounds additional weight. With the first perk and second perk, it's 80 pounds. This is higher. This is because in immersive gameplay, each strength point adds 20 pounds. It was important to make strong back better than it was before. Okay, refractor move to strength, and this helps you deal with special types of effects such as fire, cyro, acid, electricity, radiation, explosion, and stagger. Okay, rookie gunner. Okay, gunner. This will help you fire more accurately heavy weapons. This is incredibly important for miniguns, but less so for Gatling lasers, because Gatling lasers are pretty accurate by themselves. But because miniguns are one of the one of the best weapons you can use in immersive gameplay. It's highly recommended. Less so with the low-tech patch because we don't have a lot of ammo. Rooted. Okay, Rooted is better than it was before. It will give you 10% damage reduction, and your melee and auto attack will deal a little bit more damage. It also improves your back accuracy. And the other second and third perks that give you more special effects like they did before. Good night, Sissy. Thanks for watching the stream. Some perk icon on misplace. What do you mean misplace? Okay. Super mutants in immersive gameplay. Super mutants will attempt to get as close as they can to you. Their melee attacks will be vicious. As you can see, this guy is attempting to run close to me. I think with the low-tech patch now. With the low-tech patch, you will have more melee weapons than usual. Yeah, the benefits of that mode. Okay, where was I? Yeah, you could dance to right break well. They're higher. Oh, like the low one. Yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, some perks, I will go back to this special chart. Some perk points have new location. As you can see, it's based on their importance. So, the better perks are usually placed lower below, and less good perks are usually placed higher. That how it works. Or it's also about logic, like the Long Wanderer, which is placed higher. The Long Wanderer is higher. So now I want to touch perception. Okay, so perception. In immersive gameplay, perception is more important for VATS. It means the bonus you get for your chances to hit targets with VATS are higher. Plus, immersive gameplay adds the ability to slow down based on your perception when aiming down sights. Means if you chew bubblegum or if you take 2 perks of awareness, the second perk, when you aim, it will slow down. For example, here we have this nice Brahmin. And we have start to move slower. Time slow down. The best way to see it is when you talk. As you could hear a sound. This is the effect. So at 1 perception it will be 5% slower time, and then at 10 perception it will be 60% slower time. This change was done in order to make perception not a dumb stat for non-VATS users. In addition, in other changes here, Rifleman, all weapon perks, now instead of adding damage, they improve your accuracy. Cone of fire refers to what happens when you fire and also with the killing. What are the chances that you will hit where you aim? Usually, most weapons are still accurate with their first shot, but as you continue to fire, your cone of fire will quickly grow. By taking more perks, but having higher strength, but having more perks, more weapon perks, you will be able to keep your bullets going where you want them to go without waiting too long for your crosshairs to shrink again. So this is very important if you use automatic weapons and if you fire rapidly. So second perception point is the right command. Later we have commando. Now commando, instead of increasing damage with automatic weapons, it helps you keep your corsair, your cone of fire small when moving. The difference in immersive gameplay, the corsair grows small, like your cone of fire grows small when you move. It's in order to encourage you to stand still when you're firing. In real life it's hard to shoot accurately when moving. This is why most people who attempt to shoot a faraway target, they will stand still, they will crouch, they will even lie down. So this perk will help you still shoot more accurately when moving. It will not be as accurate as standing still or crouching, but it will help you shoot better when moving. If you don't have this perk, it is recommended to stand still when you try to shoot enemies, especially enemies that are far away. This is the handgun perks. Handguns in immersive gameplay have faster aim down sight time, which means that if you are moving around in close quarters, these handguns can be better because you will be able to aim down sights quickly. It will help you shoot better. And if you use the slow time effect, then it will kick into action faster because you're able to aim faster. Okay, we have the demolition expert. Instead of adding damage to explosions, with immersive gameplay, it simply enables you to craft items, to craft explosives. Night person is unchanged. This was moved from the strength tree to the perception tree because of the strength tree was pretty full and needed more room. Okay, sniper will help you with butts and help
Hey,
you
boy.
control your
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
aiming down scopes.
You want to come with me?
Penetrator unchanged and concentrated fire adjusted a bit for the new VATS in immersive gameplay.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
And I'll do local damage. And then add storm. What do you mean local damage? What? I don't understand the question, Carlo. Immersive gameplay endurance. In immersive gameplay, your endurance counts. Let me rephrase that. Okay, so now I will go over scrapping in immersive gameplay. Okay, the idea behind scrapping in immersive gameplay is that when you go around looking at things in the Commonwealth, you will only pick valuables instead of picking every damn item you see. With immersive gameplay, the values you will get for scrapping are closer to the realistic counterparts. And so, as you can see, scrapping a ruined house will give you many different items and especially large quantities of steel. Now, it's important to remember wood weighs 1 pound per unit, while steel weighs a lot less than that. So, you get many different types of materials for scrapping houses, and it's true also for other things, such as wood, doors, bushes will give you more fertilizer. But for example, here this wood will weigh 10,000
How you
pounds.
doing,
But I
buddy?
want to check if I'm not mistaken about the
Where'd
weight
you
of
wait
wood,
home, boy?
because it does bother me if I'm mistaken. So let's see junk, weight of items. So as you can see, different items have wood 1 pound, steel 0.1 pound, rubber, 1 pound for unit. So the goal was to go for more realistic weight. A rubber tire weighs 22 pounds in average in real life. So you can also learn from the measurements here. They're all based on research. And when research was not available, it was on estimating the image in place in question. Okay. And what else is important here? Building items in immersive gameplay. Building items in immersive gameplay will require more materials. That's because scrapping will grant you plenty materials. It is easy to build great structures in places where scrapable is plentiful, where you can find, like Sanctuary, for example, when you scrap trees and houses, you can build many different constructions without feeling like you're cheating. Carlos Sabatman, doing great, was curious about your updating mod, found out you were doing some streaming on it, so just brought right. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, if you guys have questions or you think I should go over a certain aspect in immersive gameplay, something you're not sure about, let me know. I'm trying to gather as much as I can, like film, and later I will cut it into different parts, short videos to make things easier. But going with part of the game. Stone person, I decided to go against the side. Now my brother is coming to save me. My brother is coming to save me.
What do you see?
A long way. Run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. The fire adjusted a bit for the new vacuum resistant. I'm out of local damage. What do you mean local damage? What? I don't understand the question. Immersive gameplay endurance. Immersive gameplay endurance count. Let me rephrase that. Immersive gameplay endurance. In immersive gameplay, endurance determines how much HP you have for your game. 1 endurance point will give you 20 HP, while 10 endurance points will give you 200 HP. I admit I usually go for 10 endurance as much as I can because I like more HP, but this is my playstyle. Some will prefer a different approach, depends on their favorite playstyle. 10 endurance will grant you much longer sprinting time because there are no AP points. The AP points are stable in immersive gameplay. Endurance is the only special point that matters when it comes to sprinting. High endurance, more than sprinting. The closer you get endurance to 15, the longer you will be able to sprint. At 15, you will be able to sprint almost without stop. So drugs, if you have 10 endurance and you also take drugs like Vatvat, you will be able to move quickly throughout the Commonwealth. Now perks, the changes to the endurance tree. We have cannibal move higher because you don't need special skills to eat humans. Let them be on the second perk for adamantium skeleton. Adamantium skeleton will give you some natural protection. This is done in order to help people who don't want to go around carrying armor. So they can take the adamantium skeleton, and in addition it also helps you protect your limbs like before, but it never grants you complete immunity. It is, like I mentioned, good for people who don't want to go with armor, but the more armor you have, the less this will translate to actual protection. And it is important to note that this will not help you against energy weapons, because this is only basic armor. Experience user. This was the drug addict. This perk also received a certain buff because people complain about being killed by insects too quickly. So this perk will help you suffer 25% less damage from poison and acid attacks. And it will, if you take a second perk, you will suffer 50% less damage from poison and acid attacks. The logic behind this was that your body is more used to poison. And plus you gain immunity to chem addiction if you use this. Aqua boy, ability to breathe underwater, and to remain undetected. Rat resistance. In the immersive regular version, see the text I need to add, but it will improve your rat resistance more than it does without, the more than it does in vanilla, because it is in order to stabilize the balance again between power armor and no power armor. Plus, to make it more useful compared to ghoulish, which actually regenerates your health. So it was important to strengthen blood resistance. Light Fever changed to Reborn Savior. It now heals your body much faster than it does before. This is 1% every second. But it comes with a great price of 25% more damage. This is damage for everything you get hit with. Means you will have a lot less HP to survive each battle. If you take more perks in it will increase the health regeneration up to 1.5%. Solar power. Now instead of the 2 points, you grant you 1 point to strength and 1 point to endurance. The other thing is the same as before. Slowly cools the radiation or slowly regenerates with lost ghoulish, same, and toughness. Toughness will help you mitigate a lot of damage. You will suffer less damage if you take toughness. It is a good perk. It's usually a good investment. And as long as you don't have other perks, you have to invest in sooner. But make no mistake, even if you invest many perks into health, you still need to be in the close. The best way to stay alive is not to get hit in the first place. Okay, guys, I'll do locational damage work on body parts for each race and such. I will touch that, that's a good idea. I will touch that when it's finished with the specials. I will move to combat and I will explain about body parts. Maybe I will spawn some enemies as well. Okay, charisma works the same as in vanilla. It helps you get solve dialogues in your favor. I will touch the perk trees. Perk tree as much as comfortable. The charisma is unchanged in its basic traits compared to vanilla. It affects the crisis and it affects your ability to convince people to act in your favor. The perk tree, however, changed from vanilla. Okay, so the Lone Wanderer is now requires charisma 1. It doesn't help you deal more damage and it doesn't help you survive longer when you get hit, but it will make you harder to detect, more perceptive, so it's good if you use VAX. It